নাম্বারটা চাই। 98 নাম্বারটা বলো তো। 7408342. Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Weaving Dreams. So we are back again with yet another live session. So winters are gradually setting in. This is the time when we want to take out our silks and toshos from our wardrobes. So we are also here with our collection of silks and toshos for you to see, for you to like, and for you to buy. Okay, so as many of you know by now, we are located in Jodhpur Park, Kolkata. Hello, Doma. Welcome to this live session. Today, you're right on time. Okay, so we are located in Jodhpur Park, Kolkata. The nearest landmark to our store is EEDF Hospital. Okay, so all of you who are in Kolkata who are yet to visit our store, please do visit our store, and I'm sure you're going to love our collection. And all of you who are planning to visit Kolkata, please do make out time and visit us. I'm sure you're not going to get disappointed. Okay, just 1 minute. It একটু কমিয়ে দাও তো 20 করে দাও. Okay. So as I was saying, it's winters, it's time for silks and toshos, and here we are with our collection of silks and toshos. Okay, and regarding the booking procedure, it's really very simple. If you want to purchase our products, please do take a screenshot and send it to our WhatsApp number. Our WhatsApp number is pinned below. It is 98740833402. Shushanta, good evening. Welcome to this live session. So there's a change in our number. So I would like to say this is now our official number. It's 98740833402. So all of you who have my old number, this is the number for booking. Other conversations, everything you can carry out in the old number, but this number is for the booking procedure, booking purposes. Okay. So having said that, just a confirmation from your end whether everything is okay from my end or not. That is, whether you can see me properly and you can hear me properly. Just a confirmation from your end, and we will start with our showcase. Okay, Shomishta, thank you for the confirmation. Okay, and before I forget and before I start, a humble request to all of you: if you like the products that we are going to showcase today, please do share our live with your friends and relatives so that many more people can get to see our collection. Doma, thank you so much for the confirmation. Poonam, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so I think I'll start with the live. So what do I have in store for you? There's going to be silks and toshor, there's going to be batik, there's going to be hand paint, there's going to be digital print, and there's going to be cut work, there's going to be a bit of machine embroidery. So there's going to be a whole lot today. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, so let's start with this one. So this is going to be a hand paint on toshor, hand paint and on toshor, a very loved collection of ours. So we start with this. So this is going to be hand paint on toshor and florals. Okay, just wait till I open the saree and you see the, the color of this saree. This is really so very pretty, very pretty. Okay, so it is a peach shade. Actually, it's not a single shade. There is a lot of gradient in this saree. So the basic upper part is peach, and then there's a lot of gradient in the color. So as you see, there's not going to be any border in the upper part. So the upper part is going to be plain. You will have this kind of peach tone in the saree, and in the lower border you will have this kind of lovely floral painting. Okay, this kind of lovely floral painting is going to be there. Very, very pretty, very lovely. This is all hand painting on Tussar. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. As for the pleats, I'll just make the pleats for you so you know how it will look once the pleats are made. Okay, so you can see this is how it's going to look when you make the pleats. Okay, so a very pretty saree, a very floral saree. This is going to be the look of the pleats, and as you can see, I was telling you there's a gradient in the color. So this will be the look of the archhole portion. As for, sorry, look of the pleats portion, I'm so sorry. And as for the archhole, this is going to be the very, very pretty archhole. So a lot of florals in the archhole, as you can see. This is going to be the look of the archhole. হ্যাঁ মিষ্টি peach ঠিক বলেছো সুশান্তা, খুব মিষ্টি. Okay, and this is going to be the look of the blouse piece. This is how the blouse piece is going to look. So the blouse piece is going to be in this shade of yellow. Okay, so I'll just show you once more the saree. Very pretty one. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the look of the saree. This is going to be the very, very lovely archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price of this piece is 6450 only. 6450 only. Okay, moving on to a batik. Okay, so like in the last live or the live before, I had shown you a few sarees which were, you know, Weaving Dreams exclusive. There was cracks in the body, and there was the wax batik painting in the archhole and the blouse piece. Here you will see that the painting is present only in the blouse piece. The body is absolutely plain with this kind of cracks. Okay, so this is again a different kind of saree. Okay, so as you can see, it's going to be plain in the front. You will have this kind of border on both the sides, and in the body you will have this kind of cracks. Okay, this kind of cracks are going to be there in the body. Okay, this is going to be the look of the saree. Okay, and coming to the pleats portion. Okay, coming to the pleats portion, this is going to be the pleats portion of the saree. So as I said, it's going to be plain. There's going to be cracks, and there's going to be this kind of border, no archhole. So this will be a plain thing, and in contrast, you will get this as the blouse piece. Okay, this will be the blouse piece for you. Okay, Mrs. Kole, hello, thank you for joining in. So this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, so show you the saree once more. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the archhole. As I told you, there's not going to be anything in the archhole, but this is going to be the lovely, lovely blouse piece. So see how pretty it's going to look. Like the body is plain with only borders and cracks, and this is going to be the blouse piece. So a pretty unique piece, and the price of this pretty piece is 6200 only. 6200 only. Okay, moving on to the next saree. This is again hand painting on Tussar. Okay, this is again a hand painted Tussar. Okay, I just open it. This is again a very pretty one. very pretty one, as you can see. Okay, so the body color is gray. It's a shade of gray. Okay, and this is how the painting is going to go. In the upper border, it is all about lotuses. Okay, so in the upper border, hello Anupam ji, welcome to this live session. Thanks a lot for joining in. Okay, so this is going to be the border. Okay, and in the lower border again you will have this kind of lotus painting. Okay, this kind of lotus painting will be there. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the sari from the front. A very elegant piece, I must say. This is a very elegant piece, and if you make the pleats, it's going to look like this when you make the pleats. Okay, so in the pleats also you will have this kind of painting, as you can see, and the color, the tone, you can see it's a grayish tone. The basic tone of the sari is grayish. Okay, now coming to the aanchol portion, I'll just show you the aanchol. Just a minute. This is going to be the aanchol of the sari. Okay, so this is going to be the aanchol, where you will again have this kind of lotus painting in the aanchol. Okay, very lovely lotus painting for you in the aanchol. And as for the blouse piece, show you the blouse piece. The blouse piece is going to be in running, and you will have this kind of painting in the blouse piece, which you can use for your sleeves. Okay, for the sleeves you can use these lotus buds. Okay, they are looking very pretty and cute. Okay, yes, it's a lovely painting, Shushanta, right? Very lovely painting. So this is going to be the look from the front. Okay, this is going to be the very pretty aanchol. And as for the blouse piece, just a minute, the blouse piece will be in running, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price of this piece. The price is going to be 6450 only. Okay, 6450 only. Okay, moving on to the next sari. The next sari is going to be a toshor, and there's going to be cut work in it. Okay, so cut work with painting on toshor sari. Okay, very lovely one for you. Okay, I just open it. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, it's a very pretty shade of blue. Very pretty shade of blue. Okay, very rich shade of blue, I must say. This is a very rich shade of blue. So this is going to be the look. In the upper part, you're not going to get any border. No border is going to be there in the upper part. In the lower border, you will have this kind of cut work. So you can see this is the painting that has been done, and you can see the cut work also that has been done. Okay, so this is going to be the kind of cut work that you will get in the lower border. It's going to go in a corner to corner fashion. I'll just show you the sari properly. I'll open it properly for you so that you can get an idea how it's going to look. I'll first make the pleats, so you know how it's going to look when you drape it, how it's going to look from the front when you drape it. So this is going to be the look when you drape it. Okay, this is going to be the pleats portion. As you can see in the lower part also, you will get this kind of cut work. না এবার চোখ বন্ধ করতে হবে, উপায় এই শাড়িগুলো খালি দেখো। Yes, true, Anupamji, it's true. So this is going to be the look of the sari. Bunbun tu eschish, welcome to this live. Okay, and as for the aanchol portion, this is going to be the aanchol. Okay, I think you can appreciate how pretty it's looking. This is going to be the aanchol portion of the sari. You can see that the painting has been done and then cut work is done. Lovely blue color, absolutely Doma, it is lovely, lovely blue color. So this is going to be the work in the aanchol. Okay, the painting is kalamkari inspired painting, definitely, and the work is cut work along with it. Okay, and as for the blouse piece will be in contrast. Okay, so this will be the blouse piece, and the blouse piece has got a lot of work. Okay, so this is going to be the back side of the blouse piece. So there's going to be cut work throughout and painting in the back side of the blouse piece. Okay, and there's going to be a border as well, which you can use for the sleeves. Okay, so you will get this border which you can use for the sleeves as well. Okay, so a very, very lovely sari for you. Okay, so a very lovely piece for you. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the look from the front, where you will get this kind of cut work. Okay, this will be the very, very gorgeous aanchol for you, and the blouse piece will be in contrast, which will have a lot of work, this kind of jacket work as well as border for you. Okay, and the price of this pretty piece is 13,300 only. 13,300 only for this pretty piece. Now coming to the next piece. Next piece is a Tussar, and digital print has been done on it. Okay, this is Tussar with digital print. Okay, this is going to be the look. This is a very lovely shade of pink, very, very pretty shade of pink. Again, florals, pretty florals. Okay, very, very pretty florals for you. Okay, so since you know তোর only টাশুনি শুনেছিস তো So as I was saying, the winters are setting in, so silks and toshors are very much in. So we are trying to show you as much variety as we can as the winters are approaching. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the sari from the front. Okay, I'll show you from a close quarter. This is a very happy looking print, floral print for you, very pretty, very, very pretty. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. The color is also a lovely, lovely pink, a very lovely shade of pink for you, and on that digital print has been done. Okay, so next let me do the pleats for you. Okay, so you know how it's looking. Okay, so this is how it's going to look when you drape the sari. Very, very classy piece for you. Okay, so this is how the print is going to go. This is going to be the look. It's on Tussar. Okay, and as for the aanchol, this is going to be the very, very pretty aanchol. Priya, yes, it is a very lovely color. Priya, you're absolutely correct. And this is going to, yes, very attractive. Thik Shushanta, very, very attractive. And this is going to be the blouse piece. In the blouse piece, as you can see, the flowers are a bit tiny. Okay, in the body, the flowers were a bit big. In the blouse piece, the flowers are a bit tiny flowers. Okay, so a very, very pretty piece, very pretty piece. We have not showcased, digital print sarees before. So this is the first time we are launching our digital print collection. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very lovely aanchol, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, a very lovely piece, and the price is 9250 only. 9250 only for you. Okay, moving on to the next piece. Okay, the next piece is going to be another batik on Murshidabad silk, and Yes, thank you, Anupam ma'am. Thanks a lot. And this is going to be black batik. And so, black lovers, I'm sure you won't be able to resist this sari. You will not be able to resist this one, I'm sure. Okay. So, this is a typical classical Alpona batik sari. Very classical sari, but very pretty all the same. Very, very pretty. Okay. As I tell you in every live, there is a sari which I know I'll get a lot of screenshots for that sari. In this live, I think this is a sari which will fetch a lot of screenshots. Okay. So this is how it's going to look from the front. So the base color is black, and you will have this kind of paisley pattern in both the borders. In both the borders, you will have this kind of paisley pattern. Okay. So how lovely it is looking. Okay. Many things are still left to be shown about this sari. Okay. Now we'll make the pleats portion. Okay. Now, when we make the pleats portion, it's going to look like this. Okay. And I'll show you the pleats portion. So, in the pleats, you will have this kind of pattern. Okay. This kind of work will be there in the pleats portion. Okay. So, you can imagine the body is black, and in the pleats, you will get that kind of pattern. And in the archhole, you will have this kind of pattern. So this will be the look of the archhole. Okay, so the body is plain black. Yes, black beauty, absolutely, Munmuna, absolutely. It's a stunning piece. It's a stunning, stunning sari. And this will be the blouse piece, and this will be the border of the sari. This will be the border of the sari. Okay, so again, a very, very pretty piece. Very, very pretty piece. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, this will be the very, very lovely archhole. Okay, and this will be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price of this. The price is 6600 only. 6600 only. Okay, moving on to the next hand paint. This is going to be the hand paint. Now, we had showcased this hand paint previously also. So many of you wanted this particular hand paint. So there is another piece available. So all of you who had inquired the previous time, it is available now. So, but we have again one piece. So whoever wants it can get it now. Okay. So this is again a very pretty piece. Tulips all the way. Okay, it's going to be tulips all the way. So this is how it's going to look. No border, it's a borderless sari, and you will have this kind of tulip painting throughout the sari. Okay, this kind of tulip painting. The base color is an off-white. Base color is off-white. Munmun Kadishna. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. The base color is of white, and you have this kind of painting in the body. Okay, so this will be the painting. This is how the painting will look. Very, very pretty. And as for the archhole, it will not have any separate archhole. This is how the archhole will go. Okay, and as for the blouse piece, this will be, just a minute, this will be the blouse piece in contrast. Okay, so this will be the blouse piece in contrast. I'll just drape it once more for you. So this will be the look. So this will be the look from the front. This will be the look of the archhole, and this will be the blouse piece. And I'll tell you the price. The price of this piece is 6450 only. Okay, 6450 only. Coming to the next piece, this is going to be another batik where the body is going to be plain. There's going to be only this border in the body. The Wax painting is going to be present in the blouse piece only. So that is the unique part of this saree. Okay, that is the unique part. I'll just open it so that you get to see this pretty piece. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Okay, so this is how the saree goes. Okay, so you will have a border on both the sides. In the body you will get fine cracks like this. This is the kind of crack that you will get in the body. Okay, so this is going to be the look from the front. When you make the pleats, as I told you, there's going to be only cracks in the body and just border on both the sides. Okay, so when you make the border, when you make the pleats, this is going to be the look of the saree. So this is going to be the look of the pleats portion of the saree. As I told you, there's not going to be any separate archhole for this saree. Okay, no separate archhole will be there for this saree, but there's going to be a blouse piece like this. Okay, so the whole saree is going to be just cracks and border, and there's going to be a blouse piece like this. So when you wear it in contrast, it's going to look super lovely. Okay, so this is going to be the look from the front. This is going to be the archhole portion, and this is going to be the sleeves. So in contrast, it's going to look very pretty, and the price is going to be 6200 only. Okay, 6200 only. Coming to another digital print. Okay, so this is going to be another digital print for you. The base color is going to be a grayish tone. So this will be the saree. Okay, the material is going to be Tussar, and this is how it's going to look. Just a minute. Okay, so this is a very muted tone, very sober kind of saree. Okay, very sober kind of saree. So this is how it's going to look from the front. As you can see, there will be border on both the sides, and you will have this kind of print in the body. Yes, it's a smart one. It's a very smart one. So this is how it's going to look. Okay, this will be the look of the saree. I think the batik one. You have something for the batik. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. And if I make the pleats, for you, okay, just a minute. If I make the pleats for you, this is going to be the look of the pleats. So this will be the digital print that will be present in the pleats portion. This is how it's going to look. A very subtle one, but very elegant all the same. Okay, very elegant all the same. And this is going to be the archhole portion. This will be the archhole portion. This is going to be the look of the archhole. And as for the blouse piece is going to be very pretty with this kind of, print in the archhole. Okay, so again, a very pretty one for you. Okay, so this is how it looks from the front. This is going to be the very lovely archhole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 9250 only. Okay, moving on to the next piece. This is going to be another hand paint. Again, this one we had showcased. There was a demand for this particular color, this particular paint. So yes, another piece is available. So if you want it, you can grab it. Okay, so this is going to be the saree. Okay, This is too good color and the batik is amazing. Okay, which one, Doma? Which batik? Okay, so this is going to be the look. Okay, this is a very pretty shade of purple. Okay, very pretty shade. No border in the upper part, and in the lower border you will have this kind of, this kind of painting. This kind of painting will be there in the lower border. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. And just a minute, I'll just show you how it looks when you make the pleats. When you make the pleats, this is how it's going to look from the front. Okay, so this will be the painting in the pleats portion. Very lovely color combination, very lovely painting. This is going to be the look of the achol. And as I always say, when people want, want the same hand painting, as I always say, since it is handmade, no two sarees will be absolutely same. So the previous one that we had showcased, the color was a bit more light. It was lighter than this one. This time it is a bit darker. Okay, and this is going to be the blouse piece in contrast. Ravina, pretty lilac. Yes, it's a very lovely shade. Very lovely shade, Ravina. Okay, so once again, draping it for you. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very lovely achol. And this is going to be the blouse piece, and I'll tell you the price. The price is 6450 only. Okay, 6450 only. Okay, coming to the next piece, another cut piece for you. Cut piece, cut work saree for you. Thank you. Okay, Doma. Okay, before saree. Thank you, Mrs. Kole. Thanks a lot. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be the next saree, and just one thing I want to mention while I'm showcasing the sarees, like in today's day and age, when you see Tussar sarees, different Tussar sarees have got a different texture. Okay, not all Tussar sarees these days are very, rough, or they are very rough to touch. আমাদের ছোটবেলায় বলতো না খড়খড়ে. So all Tussar sarees are not so rough these days because of the finishing and all. So if you have any kind of doubt, if you see the sarees and feel that this is not Tussar, this is not real material, so the easiest way to find out whether it is pure quality, whether you're getting the pure thing, forget about silk mark, because as I have always mentioned, silk mark, yes, many silk marks are authentic, but many are not. Okay, so if you want to make sure whether you are getting a proper product or not, just take out 2 strands of thread from the saree. You'll find it at the end of the saree. Just cut 2 strands and just light a matchstick and burn it. And if you see that if it turns into ashes, then you know that this is absolutely pure material. Because if there is synthetic material, if there is anything mixture in it, then it's going to curl up like plastic. So you would know that these sarees are not pure material. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you, because there is sometimes a confusion, because if you see a Tussar saree, you might feel this Tussar feels like this, the other Tussar feels like it. It depends on the type of Tussar, as well as it depends upon the finishing, the polishing and everything. So this was my 2 bits about Tussar today. Okay, moving on to the saree showcase. So this is again a cut work saree. This is again on Tussar. Okay, so I'll just open it so you can get a better view of the saree. Okay. I'm so sorry, there was a phone call, so I'm sorry, there was a phone call, so the broadcast got a bit disrupted. So please kindly let me know whether it is visible or not. Please let me know whether the live is visible or not. দেখা যাচ্ছে না? Okay, I think it is visible, so I'll start. Okay, so this is again a cutwork saree on Tussar. Okay, so this is a cutwork saree on Tussar. The base color is a bluish gray. It's a bluish gray color, and as you can see in the upper border, there is a very narrow tiny border, and in the lower border you will again get this kind of cutwork. There will be painting, and along with that you will have this kind of cutwork. Okay, thank you, Ravina. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, so this is the kind of cutwork that you will get in the lower border. So let me make the pleats of the saree, because this is a very pretty one. So I want you to have a look properly. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the saree when you make the pleats. Your sarees are always very authentic. চোখ বন্ধ করে ভরসা করা যায়. Yes, Shushanta, but you know why I'm saying these things. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the saree, and this is going to be the cutwork that you will get in the lower border. Okay, and as for the archole will have this kind of cutwork. The archole will have this kind of cutwork. So here it's going to be only florals. Like the last time there was a bird there, but this is going to be only floral. Rina Kole, apna shob sharir quality just kono kotha hobe na. Thank you so much, Mrs. Kole, and thank you, Shushanta. Thank you so much. You all have been associated with me since God knows when. So many years you have trusted us. You have taken sarees from us. So thank you so much for the feedback in a live forum, because I can understand for people who are taking it for the first time, maybe they'll have a bit of doubts and stuff like that. So I wanted to make it clear about the quality of Tussar, about the different types of texture of Tussar, the different feel of Tussar. Tussar আজকাল অনেক smooth হয়, so সেটা দেখে অনেকে ভাবে যে that this is not Tussar, but that is not fact. সেটা I wanted to say. Many people think that if it is smooth, it is not Tussar, but it's not a fact. Okay, so this is going to be the blouse piece. This is going to be the running blouse piece, and you will have this kind of border in the blouse piece. Okay, so again a cutwork saree for you, a very pretty one, steel bluish gray, if there is a shade like that. Okay, and this is going to be the look from the front. This is going to be the very intricate archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and the price is going to be 13,300 only. 13,300 only. Now coming to another digital print for you. This is going to be a digital print on Tussar, and the color is a biscuit kind of color. Okay, very subtle. These the digital prints that we are showcasing today are in very subtle shade, very elegant. You can carry it off in any occasion. Any occasion during the daytime also. It's going to look very nice, and as I said, in winters you can easily carry them off for any daytime function. Okay, so this is how it looks. Very pretty. This is the kind of floral print that you're going to get. This will be the look from the front. Let me do the pleats portion of the saree. Okay, let me do the pleats portion. This is going to be the pleats portion of the saree. Okay, so this will be the look of the saree. Okay, this is going to be the pleats portion, and as for the archole will look something like this. You will have this kind of print in the archole. So this is digital print on Tussar, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Yes, it is graceful, right? Anupam ma'am, this is graceful. And this is going to be the look of the blouse piece, where you will have this kind of quaint quaint digital prints for you. Okay, so this is going to be the look of the saree. Okay, this is going to be the look of the saree from the front. This is going to be the archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece. Okay, and I'll tell you the price. The price is going to be 9250 only. Okay, moving on to another batik for you. This is going to be another batik. Okay, the base color again is going to be black. Okay, so this will be the look. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So in the upper border, as you can see, you will get a narrow border in the upper part. Apart from that, it's going to be black. In the lower part, you will have this kind of work. This kind of lotus work will be there in the lower border. Okay, so this is how it's going to look from the front. I'm going to make the pleats for you so that you can see how it looks with pleats being made in place. So this is how the pleats are going to look. You will get this kind of work in the pleats as well. And as for the archole will be a very grand archole. There will be a lot of work in the archole. So this will be the very, very lovely archole for you. A lot of work has been done in the archole. Okay, and as for the blouse piece will be in running, and you will have this kind of lotus motif which you can use for your backside. Okay, so again a very, very elaborate hand batik sari for you. So this is going to be the look from the front. This is going to be the very lovely archole, and this is going to be the blouse piece, and the price is going to be 6600 only. Okay, now coming to our last sari. So this sari, this kind of sari also we have not showcased previously. So in the next live I'm going to show you some more pita work sari. So this is going to be, I'm showing you at close quarter. The material is going to be Tussar, and the work here is going to be hand pita. Okay, but there is something else also in the sari. Okay, a very pretty one, a very graceful one for you. Okay, very, very graceful one for you. I'll just show it to you. Okay, the color is very lovely. The color is a lovely shade of yellow. So this is how it's going to look from the front. In the border, you will have this kind of pita work, as you can see. Okay, so this is the kind of work that you're going to get in both the borders. From the front, it's going to look like this. Okay, once you make the pleats, just a minute. When you make the pleats, okay, this is how it looks. This is going to be the look of the pleats portion of the sari. This is going to be the pleat, how the pleats portion looks. So you will have this kind of pita work in the pleats. And now coming to the very lovely archole. So this is how the archole is going to, so when you wear it, it's going to be like this. This is machine embroidery. This is machine embroidery, and this is how it's going to look. Okay, very, very pretty, very, very unique sari. Okay, very pretty and very unique one. Okay, so this is going to be the look. And as for the blouse piece is going to be in running, and you will have this kind of border in the blouse piece as well. Okay, so this is a very pretty one. So this is how it's going to look from the front. This is going to be the very, very elaborate archole. And as for the blouse piece, I'll show you the blouse piece, just a minute. And as for the blouse piece, this is going to be the very lovely blouse piece. And the price of this piece is 14,600 only. 14,600 only for you. Okay, so this is all I had in store for you today. I hope you liked our collection. Thank you so much for joining this live, for staying throughout in this live, for commenting, and for draping of Weaving Dreams collection really does matter. Uniqueness is the first, but thank you, Rita Acharji. Thanks a ton. Thanks a ton. These things, you know, in live, this kind of comments, does, help us a lot, makes us very happy. And I think it helps other people also decide whether they want to take sarees from us or not. Thank you so much, so very much. Okay, so this is all we had in store for you today. We'll be back with many more collection, very lovely hand woven toshos, and many more such collections are waiting to be shown. So we will be back soon with such collections. And before I end, once more, if you like our collection, please do share it with our friends and relatives, with your friends and relatives, so that many more people can get to see this. So till we meet again, stay well, take care, bye bye, and good night.